Welcome back, everybody. Today is Wednesday, February 19th. Got a few things to talk about. I'm going to talk about Faerie Fragments. I'm going to talk about the quest log, of course, and then finish up by going over my dailies as always. But before I begin, Faerie Fragments, as you know, or if you don't know, in order to get the stamp and the avatar, you have to beat level 650 and 700. People are having multiple problems actually doing this. They're getting errors. I myself was getting errors. I will show you this again. I am on champion level 3 at this point, but as of this picture, I was on 698. Once I beat 698, I was then able to actually claim this right here. Right, I was able to get the stamp. It said 650 out of 650. You must have realized that, hey, this dude actually beat it. But unfortunately for me, even though I made it over to the champion level, I even did champion level 3, it still says 699 out of 700. Other people are facing the same kind of issue when it comes to these levels. So I'm going to wait because people already put in tickets. This goes back to that whole pothole discussion. Someone's got to do it, and it looks like other people already have. Now, going over here to the quest log. Oh, this one is very brutal. For people that was missing the skip button that wanted to get new weekly prizes, that is not coming back whatsoever. It says, hello Neopians, with the latest maintenance window, we made some changes to help prep for a future update and implemented some bug fixes to the quest log. Probably like that whole duplicate quest or extra quest, right? Because I was able to get 10 in one day. Additionally, we fixed an exploit that was allowing users to reroll weekly rewards. By the way, I wouldn't have used the word exploit whatsoever because we're not the ones who put it there. Being able to reroll was not an intentional feature and was an exploit. So we fixed the bug that was allowing that we fixed that bug that was allowing that during the maintenance window while we were applying other changes. We do, however, recognize that having a reroll feature is helpful, so we will keep this in mind for the future. We have some exciting updates planned for the quest log coming soon, so stay tuned. Yeah, as you imagine, that's not going to go well with a bunch of people, right? Because again, exploit is not something I would have used. It should have been I would have said unintentional, right? That would have been good. Other people at this point are saying that potentially they're going to roll this into premium, right? Like another way to get people to actually pay for premium is have that skip button because you can see the power in it, like being able to pick the different weekly prizes. I said one of my plans was when you get a new weekly quest, right? Like a new weekly prize. One of the things you can do, I would say, is pick between 3 different items. At the very least, it gives you some kind of choice, right? If you can't skip it entirely, you could be like, okay, I want this prize. That happens in World of Warcraft or some other games, like, right? They go, here's your prize for completing this quest. Pick one of the two. And in this way, they could do the same thing. It's a little bit more effort than just having a skip button and just re-roll. But hey, I mean, that's one way to go about it. It's interesting to me because I actually had to look up because just because something's an accident doesn't mean that you don't just go with it, right? I typed in here on Bing under their AI good things created by accidents. We got penicillin, microwave oven, post-it notes, Velcro, potato chips. Thank God someone accidentally made that. Coca-Cola sticky notes. I'm not sure about saccharin. Not sure about that part, but the rest of them are pretty awesome. And what I'm saying is, you don't just undo it, right? If it's actually something the community wants, I think you probably want to keep it. And just take a look here, what people are saying in the comments. I found this one really interesting. An insane change at this point. This is from a jelly Nia stat. That's why I wanted to read. I saw this pop up. The current economics of the weekly prize pool with re-rolling intact meant that useless junk items deflated but still retained some value, and the highly desirable items like stamps deflated and still remain quite a bit of value. Without re-rolling, now this means the junk will be absolute worthless junk, and the highly without re-rolling, now this means junk will be absolutely worthless. I didn't get that point. And the highly desirable items will remain expensive. But the whole point of all this was to deflate, right? I think when like the whole weekly stuff was to deflate items, give other people more money and opportunity to hold said items. Like I sit here and think about this and I'm like, why again would you take away that button? Right? Like when you take a look at the weekly prize pool, we don't all value things the same. I saw somebody saying they wanted a Bat Boy. Right? I want Dark Battle Dog. Some people love painting. They want to get some paintbrush. Some people want stamps. Some people want pets. Right? There's just so many things on this list here that like this rainbow scorchstone that you may never have seen, and some people could care less about. Right? Some people want to just eat snags because at this point they have enough money and they just kind of feed this to their Neopet. So just thinking about all of this, it's like everybody wants something different, and it gives the ability, the variety to have that. But not being able to pick seems kind of weird at this point since we've had it for so long. Yeah, so you just see all these other comments, absolutely fuming. Can't believe I'm stuck with that pointless "I love you" card. They are not in love with the "I love you" card. Let's just zoom in this a little bit more. I saw other people canceling their premium because they're angry. I know people saying like this is the worst thing that happened to this website. I think they're in the end, I think they're trying. They for whatever reason can't figure out how to curb inflation at this point. Everything that they're attempting to do keeps turning out worse. And it's because they really don't understand economies. That's just how it is. Right? Like I was watching an anime called Trillion Game. It was actually amazing because they were making a mobile app. And one of the things they said in this show was they're talking about how the fact that to keep your game alive, you have to understand economy. And you also have to understand about making it challenging enough that people aren't just going to quit after getting everything that they want. And what they've been doing here was exactly they've been if you watch this anime to the part where they got to that mobile app, you could tell that Neopets have been doing it absolutely wrong with how they've been handling the economy. It's just amazing. When I watched that episode, I'm like, man, only they could just watch this anime because they would hopefully realize the error in their ways. Oh God, imagine now rolling a weekly that is like under 100K. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, that's very sad. What was the purpose then? Hello of have yeah. What was the purpose of having the skip button? Because if you're supposed to do it or just not do it, like there was no reason the skip button existed. This is not intentional. They had a freaking get quest button made. They also told people how to re-roll, and that it was a feature when it first came out. They also lied to thousands of people in their tickets, stating it was a site bug error that they were working to fix. Not okay. I've always been one to defend TNT, but this is low. This was helping the inflation and the overall community. A lot of people would be leaving after this. I don't know if that's actually true. There's always that point where when change happens, and this is change, and this is the actual proof that the change is real and not an accident. There's always people that leave unhappy. I could tell in the workplace, right? Like even just in real life, I complained about Microsoft changing to Windows 11. Right? I hated that. I still hate it. It's absolutely awful, but I'm still using it. Right? In the end, there's acceptance afterwards. I guess we have to go through the the stages of what is it? Anger, grief. What is it? What's the 7 stages? There's 7 stages. Of grief? The grief? Yeah, there we go. Shock and denial. Where are we at this point? Pain and guilt, anger and bargain. I think we're on anger and bargaining at this point. Depression and reflection, the upward turn, reconstruction and working through, acceptance and hope. Yeah, that's when we get once you're all there and you hope they just bring it back, but they'll hopefully they'll bring it back on their premium. I mean, I have premium. I just think in the end it'd be nice if everybody gets it. Sometimes I don't understand TNT's decision making process. The decision to remove this is frankly ridiculous and makes no sense whatsoever. What's the point of having a quest log when you aren't even able to try for the items you want? Yeah, I mean, like that's a valid point because you think about when you do a quest in a video game, like you only have X amount of time. You run up there, you have this quest or job, or here, look, bam, look at this thing. This thing is the Faerieland Employment Agency. Same idea. You have options to choose all these different jobs, right? And if it's not worth it to you money wise, you just skip it. You don't do it. You can only do so many things a day, and it's the same thing right here. This quest log, if you don't want that weekly prize, you should have that ability to get rid of it. I imagine they will bring it back at some point. Boo, stupid decision, not a fan. Not to be a bit dramatic, I'm never going to do quest log again if they don't fix that. I'll do 1 or 2 daily quests in exchange for a red code set, but I'm doing a week's worth of chore for a prize I don't want. I'm not saving up for anything in particular. I'm content with the income from Trudy. So I will say this: the income from Trudy's what? that one got me there. You know, because sometimes you get like 8,000, you start over at like 3,000 or whatever number they give you. I'm not content with the income from treaties. That's awful. That's really awful. One less daily to worry about. I think there's value in these dailies, just doing them all, right? You get 20 grand. This is like doing the mobile apps when I think about fairy fragments and when I think about what is it? Decardia. Oh, by the way, take a look, Decardia. These are my items from today. Let me just use this window because I don't need that one anymore. All right, let's see. So on Decardia, once this loads, okay. Decardia, I got this candy heart necklace. That's nice. Here's that fairy fragments baby tile stamp. There we go. I'm gonna put that in my gallery quickly before it gets stolen. Yeah, and then you get all those Neo points. So like I sit there do that, and those take a lot more effort than some of these ones on Neopets, right? Like the quickest way to like hit 1 million is by doing all this stuff. It's just super easy. Proof that whoever makes these silly changes does not play the game. I almost agree with that. Please stop lying to us. They had a skip button. If they don't change this mess, at least decrease the number of prizes. I don't agree with that because again, there's other people that want some of this stuff. I highly doubt that some of this stuff is on here with zero people wanting it. Like, tell me one of the maybe the snow fairy. No, because someone might have see like every one of these items I could see somebody wanting. May not be a lot of people, but there's somebody that wants it. It just seems really bad to change a feature almost everyone like that. I can't imagine anybody dislike this. Brought increased engagement in the site. Literally, the only complaints were to increase the kind of tasks we could get. To think of a bit better about what they put in the price. Well, I guess someone can complain about it about the prices going down. Yeah, I mean that's something. Change it. I hope they don't bring back re-rolling as a paid feature. I think they will exploit the the image of Hannah lying extremely dead on the pavement, like Yamcha is sending me. This is funny. Thank you. Yeah, I love that too. Did you love the Hannah just laying there in the ice cave? Yeah, that was pretty good. Okay, what else we got? Oh, giant paragraph. We got to read this one. Hold on. However, to give TNT some acknowledgement, I could see how it could be a bit frustrating. They put it in all these oddball items, wanting to also decrease their value, and many players always re-rolling for more wanted items, which they may want to retain more value than the current system is allowing them. I could maybe see them thinking that being an exploit of a frustration reliever mechanic. However, completely disabling isn't the answer. If they really don't want infinite re-rolling, here's a compromise. We get 2 re-roll chances if we don't. Oh, I see this one coming. Check this out. So we're gonna re-roll, but you have to play an ad if you're not Neopets Premium. We don't like we don't like the weekly prize. We get 2 chances to change it, and we use both re-rolls. Then whatever the weekly prize is, yeah, okay. I mean that happens. Finally, I think another fair feature to have with this is that if we complete 4 days, we can choose to re-roll. No, that's a pain in the ass. I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to do that as somebody that would have to be a developer. That you get 4 days in and you get to re-roll it again. That's no, heck no. Premium perk, like I tried to get rid of Slaw Flower Bouquet for 3 days until I figured out TNT fixed it so I could not. Hey, great. If you're a Slaw item collector, not great. Yeah, I mean that's how I find it interesting because, and not to say that people want every item in the world, right? Like I say in general, people see advent calendar as a positive thing, right? And every day you get items, and some of them you could care less about. So I think when you think about daily and weekly features, it's a positive thing in the end, right? You're getting additional Neo points for just doing easy stuff. You're getting all these items, and so what? You get a weekly prize at the very end, and it may not be the prize that you want, but it's something that you got additionally just for playing on the website. Like if you really think about it that way, it seems okay. The problem is we got the taste of the skip button and changing the weekly prize. That's where it all is. Guess I just have to suck it up. There's a lot of that going around. Yeah, that's it. I really don't like it. Now I'm stuck earning worthless junk. I'd be hard pressed to sell off for pennies. Let me just take a look at my quest. Like, let me just show you what I got here today. Let's see. 3,000 peppermint pancakes, a frozen egg, which is freaking expensive, 1,545.67. So just take a look. I'm pretty sure frozen egg I looked at the other day was hundreds of thousands. Yeah, there we go. 405,000. Okay, so I think in the end this feature is fine enough. And I don't want to say we're complaining to complain, but it is a loss of a feature that people really enjoyed, but in the end, we still got something nice out of all this. We got the dailies and the quest log. Yeah. And that's what we do, right? You like any mobile game, you log in, you do your dailies, you might play some extra stuff, and you log out. It gives you some reason to log into Neopets until other things come out that keep you there for a longer amount of time. So I think this is you get the idea of all these comments down here below. Yeah, what a shame, an incredible crap move. Oh boy, yeah. Imagine calling something as the positive effect on the site keeps users coming back and allows them to affect the supply of desirable items at a cost of 20K plus a day, so that the prices are more balanced than exploit. Yeah, exploit was the worst word that you could ever use to describe all this. I think that was horrible. They need a PR person, right? Like that. Yeah, that is not the word that you want to use ever. Ever. Unless it's like a real actual exploit. Okay, let me just do my dailies now. That's enough. Again, thank you for being here. Those that are here, I'm gonna probably talk a little bit more about this as I do my dailies. But I'm gonna move on with my life as I need to get about my day, okay? All right, so I put up an ice extravaganza scratch card for 549,000. That's crazy how much they went to. Especially they're at like 300. Best styling studio style. Okay, which one do I like? I'm going baby. I'm going. The Halloween actually looks pretty cool. I'm going Halloween. Look at all that effort that went into that. I'm gonna go with that one. I actually find the gray kind of cute, but depressing. So I'm gonna go with the Holiday King out the door stamp. How much is this now? Because this is the second time that I have seen that. I got that during the Advent calendar premium only. 149,000. See, like these items just keep coming back. They keep rearing their heads. I was gonna say ugly head, but that's not it. I mean, King out the door is looking good with his Christmas hat on. Is that no? I don't put in shop. I'm putting in my gallery. Here we are. There we are. Okay. Going back here. Let me collect my daily inches. Great, great, grand. I totally missed the Fairy Employment Agency. Let me spin these. Yeah, but now I'm back to work today. I had 2 days off. I actually thought today was Monday. Like I had to restart this video like 3 times because I kept saying Monday. Oh shoot, I get to spin the wheel twice. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Did I decrease a level again? That is crazy. Right? Because you saw yesterday how they decreased my level. They decreased my level again. This is awful. Why you make me sick too at the same time, huh? Just really rub it in the wound. Okay, well. I did not expect to see that whole quest log thing today. Oh boy. Yeah, I probably maybe they should just have never addressed it. They probably had like so many emails on it that they're like, okay, we gotta just come out and tell everybody. I would have tried I think if I was a corporate person and I didn't want to have to deal with it, I would just be like, guys, all right, quickly figure out how to fix this thing or whatever plan we're gonna do and implement it so we don't have to even talk about this. Like it's bam, here you go, it's back. Right? Because people were under the impression that it was just kind of gone on accident. Now it's like it's gone and it's still not back. Like I would have just made whatever change and brought it back. Even if you're gonna make it under premium, just bring it back, and then you'd be like, "Oh, it's back under premium." Like, people will still be upset, but now people are gonna be doubly upset, right? Like people are upset that it's confirmed gone, and then they're gonna be upset if it comes back under premium. You could have just got the pain all over if you just implemented it under premium immediately and just get that. You could move on with the 7 stages of grief right away. But no, like people get to relive it. Right? They got to relive. They got to experience it the first time. They got this point where it's not coming back under like the normal way, and then when if it does come back and if it's premium, they have to go through the 7 stages once more. Yeah, unless people are just accepting of it when it comes. I guess that's another way. Yeah, we're gonna implement it. They're kind of saying that. I don't know if they will implement it. I feel like the best way to go is pick between the three. It's kind of like those neg that neg event that we have. You go around and you have to pick a neg of the three. Pick your prize. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. And they could do that. I mean, they've done it with that kind of event, so that's a way. Yeah, it's just that was a lot, man. Neopets. Hey, at least they're doing something on the website, right? Like some kind of change is better than no change. All right, let's see. Shricks. What else? Oh, TNPT or BB. I'm going with some bread. I love me some bread. The bread master making me some bread. Okay. Is there anything here? No? Great. Okay. Collect winnings? Oh no. That was a bad one yesterday. I remember. 0 to 10 skip day. But less work for me. I like that. I like when we do get a skip day, even though I lost. I'm under the awakened. Dang, I gotta do that. Yeah, my when it came to the Nerg mids today, I only got 2 Nerg mids. It was pretty sad actually. Yeah, so I guess I figure I should probably be buying my Dark Battle Duck stamp at some point in the future because don't forget we're almost at the point where they're gonna change the weekly prize pool. That's coming for sure. All right, Ice Caves. You know I need a win here, buddy. I won 50,000 the other day, but I still want I still want to win. I'm depressed. Depressed after that weekly prize. Actually, I'm not. You know, I'm good. I'm solid. It's like, oh, 10,000, baby. Right. No, I'm not depressed at all. I'm still feeling good because in the end we still have the quest log in general, and I'm making more money than I ever have. And I guess the other thing is I've never sold those items that I got from the weekly quest, so it doesn't really matter to me. Just another item that I collected on my journey through Neopets. And I guess we'll collect forever. Okay, let's see. Do some Koza Campfire. I'm really glad I got that gold trophy the other day. Whew. I don't have to really worry. Now I can act, it feels real cozy. I'm just enjoying this game, just clicking on some stuff. See that little happy marshmallow every day. Yeah. What else am I missing here? Not the hamburgers, the stick, and the candy bucket guy. Where is he? Oh, there he is. All right, there we go. Pumpkin pot pie. Oh, great. And oh, my quest for the day. Let's see what we get. And Gray Fairy, Mallard. I'm pretty sure I have one in my safety deposit box, but that's no fun, right? Let's see what the world tells us the price of this is. 887, 990, 800. Okay, I'll go with the 800. And clap, clap. Give me my prize. What did I win today? I got stronger. Yay, stronger. Okay, that is it for that. Let me get my quest log because I need that juicy 20,000. I know, I'm like, just that little bit of effort and you get all these items. I think that's a fair trade. Whether or not you can skip the weekly, there we are. I am 1 day away from the next one. Great. Gonna heal my pet. And, oh, almost for the employment agency. I'll just give it a minute for the employment agency and then I will bid you all adieu. But what do you think about all this quested log stuff? I dubbed this account my Care Bear account. Every day I wake up, yeah. People who buy high-end GPUs for gaming, why? I promise you, you won't notice the difference between high-end versus mid-range. I will tell you, like, I'm not talking about even just video gaming. High price processing is a must. I did not realize it until I started editing videos, like having the high end of things, right? Like, so on my other channel, I do some video editing, and I thought even just my cat channel, I wanted to edit video. So what I did is I have this computer. It's a pretty awesome computer, and then I bought myself a low end laptop, right? So that I could, when I'm sitting there with on the couch with my wife watching TV, that I can just go ahead and do some video editing. And what I didn't realize was how much it actually mattered that you have a good computer because it's just silver that showed up here. I want this one. I really care if it's still here, I guess. All right, I got that one because when I went to work on my laptop, it wouldn't work. It literally just refused. It says it couldn't handle it with the amount of processing that I had on that laptop. It wouldn't actually edit the video. Like it wouldn't allow me to. And I'm like, I did not realize that was the thing. So now that laptop that I bought for video editing is just used to, like make PowerPoints and things like that in preparation for when I do a video, which sucks because it would have been nice to have that laptop do what I exactly needed it for, but I did not realize that. And that was a my bad. I have a laptop that kind of just sits around for just that purpose. That's pretty much a waste of money. Right. Like that money could have went for a higher end laptop, but I didn't realize that was a thing. So that's yeah, you need that. It's higher end GPUs are not just for gaming, right? There's other reasons why people get it. Or yeah, I guess you can mine some Bitcoin. But the scary part about all that is people don't realize that when you mine for Bitcoin or anything like that, if you just plug it into your normal wall socket, you are destroying your electrical wiring inside of your house or your apartment. I guess if you're in an apartment, maybe you don't care. But in the end, well, unless you're going to plan on staying in that apartment for a while, but you are actually slowly destroying your wiring at your place, wherever that would be. So high-end GPUs. Okay, that's everything. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and don't worry too much about the quest log. Yeah, I get it. I know why everybody's frustrated. I didn't like it. You could listen to my last week of videos where I just did not like that the skip button is gone. But you know what? It's gone. We have to accept it. We're not gonna change it. We don't own this website, and maybe in the end it'll turn out better than you think. We'll see. They'll give us some other alternatives, I'm sure. But that's where we are. Maybe there'll be ones re-rolling with an ad. That'll be very interesting. Is there one other one here? Yes, it's an exploit, y'all. Okay, bye.